The new update, the Garden Awakens, just dropped in Minecraft. And it added a new biome called the Pale Garden and a new mob called the Creaking. Now, the Creaking is a very interesting mob. It is like the complete opposite of an Enderman. The Creaking doesn't attack you when you are looking at it, and it does when you are not looking at it. This new mechanic sparked a tiny brain cell which started to work over time and came up with a bunch of traps. Also, I want to give credit to Mumbo Jumbo for providing me with one such trap. So I'll put a link down to his video in the description and also in the title so that I can get clickbait. So yeah, let's start the video. Number 1. Mumbo Jumbo's trap. So this is the trap that was used in Mumbo Jumbo's video, and this uses a creaking behind the painting which will trigger the pressure plate when you look at it. So this was actually discovered by Mumbo Jumbo, or at least as far as I know. So when you look through the painting, there is just a couple signs, so the creaking thinks that you are actually looking at it. And when you look at the creaking, it actually freezes and sinks to the bottom, which triggers the pressure plate and powers the minecarts. So imagine you are just a player looting your friend's base, and let's see, you're going over here, you are looking at the painting, and that triggers. Oh, what? Oh, that just insta killed me. And where the heck am I? That left a very huge crater as well. Okay. Oh, thank God I set my spawn right here. Oh, that just launched me over there. So yeah, that trap just insta kills your friends trying to loot your base. So this trap uses the mechanic that the creaking sinks to the bottom of the water when you are looking at it, and when no one is looking, it actually floats to the top. So you can't really stop looking somewhere, and especially if there's a painting, you're going to think that your friend is actually hiding something behind the painting, like a secret base. Like, that's really old school, but we are going to use that against them and kill them. Now on to the next trap. Number 2. When you stop looking at it, it's going to kill you. So this is like the complete opposite of the first trap, and in this one we use this kinda simple, but I don't know why I made this mess. If someone can make this even simpler. So what's going to happen here is that your friends are going to be coming inside your house trying to loot your chest, and they are going to see this creaking. So when they look at it, they are going to be thinking like, is he having a creaking for just display, for decoration? So when they start looking at it, it will go and press this pressure plate, and when it is pressed, this redstone line goes and first locks this repeater by powering it from the side, and then this redstone line powers this redstone torch. But since this repeater is locked, the power rails aren't going to be powered on, just for safety. So this redstone torch is gonna turn on after this repeater is locked. So when they are looking at it, it's not going to blow up. But when they realize that this is just decoration and start to look at your chest, then it's going to release the pressure plate. The repeater is going to get unlocked first. The redstone torch will power this minecart rail momentarily, which will push all these minecarts forward, and you will see what will happen right now. So let me just go back into survival, and a creaking, that's nice. I think I'm going to loot the chest again. Now if I do this, now if I do this, yeah, that happened. I keep making these traps, but they keep jumping me. I get jump started from my own traps. That's how terrifying it is. So let me go back into creative and let's see the crater. There it is. Yeah, they ain't going to survive that. No one is going to survive this one. except the redstone torches, I think, guys. Now on to the next trap, number 3, the curse of creaking. So this trap is quite simple but also kinda devious. So if you guys can see, this pumpkin has curse of binding. So I actually discovered that just like the Enderman, the creaking does not detect when you look at them with the pumpkin on. So once you put on the card pumpkin, even if you look at the creaking head on, it's still going to attack you because it cannot detect that you are looking at it. This trap is really useful and kinda funny if your friend is just starting in the server or you're a live series member, because like I'm pretty sure you guys know what the live series is. It is a series started by Grian, so you guys probably know who Grian is, and this trap will be absolutely devious in that series. So imagine your friend is just walking around, he walks on the pressure plate and and this happens. Oh no! And if you just flash the creaking with a bunch of if you just splash the creaking with a bunch of strength potions, it's pretty much insta-kill for them. Yeah, this is kinda slow, but this is also kinda funny. You just need to splash the creaking with a bunch of potion of strength and the player just dies. He literally can't do anything. So yeah, this trap isn't really that OP, but it is kinda funny and really annoying. So on to the next trap, number 4, the drop of death. So in this trap, we are going to have a setup like this. I actually can't build this, but I'm sure you guys can. So like instead of pressure plates here, there's going to be 2 doors, and then there's going to be 2 pressure plates here. When you press this, it is also going to open up the floor and your friend's going to fall into it. I actually can't build that, so you guys just build that. I don't know, I forgot how to build that. So let me just go back into survival, and when your unsuspecting friend falls into this, they are going to be saved by the water. But then there's the creaking. So you actually can't escape this trap unless you stop looking at the creaking, because you want to tower up. And when you do this to tower up, the skull sensor activates that, oh, it didn't even let me speak. Oh my god, that's a huge crater. Oh no, I'm not in. Okay. Oh my god, that is a huge crater. So the thing I was about to say was that the skull sensor unlocks the creaking when you stop looking at it and start to tower up like this. And when it is unlocked, the creaking starts running at you and presses the pressure plate, which in turn activates a bunch of TNT minecarts, and that just kills you. That straight up just kills you. There's nothing you can do about it. So the last trap is actually kinda devious. Number 5, you're not going to have friends anymore. So in this trap, you just simply drop your friend into a hole with the creaking and cover the top. Because when you go into survival and you drop into a 1x1 hole with the creaking freezes, you actually can't kill it and you actually can't escape this. So when you drop the player with the creaking in a 1x1 hole, the player can't escape because the creaking is frozen and it doesn't allow to break any blocks. And when you cover the top like this, your friend really can't even fly out, even if he has an elytra. And if he uses an ender pearl, it just bumps into the creaking and teleports them back into it. So unless it becomes daytime or someone else comes to rescue them, your friend is just stuck there. So that's 5 devious traps and pranks that you can do to mess with your friends. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and go mess with your friends.